Hi everyone and welcome to my page, Olivia Lucy Makeup and Beauty. I am Olivia Lucy, otherwise known as Liv. I have been doing beauty and makeup for 3 years now. I work for myself in my own salon and I also do mobile appointments for makeup and bridal makeup. I just wanted to jump on here and explain a few frequently asked questions and explain how to get in contact with me. So the way it all works, if you're looking for bridal makeup, you need to contact me as soon as possible and I need to know where you're getting ready for your wedding, whether this may be in a hotel room, at the location of your wedding, at your mum's house, at your house, doesn't matter. Just let me know where you're getting ready. I also need to know about parking, if I need to pay for a parking ticket while I'm there because it's allowed a few extra minutes, if I need to park on the road nearby or if there is a car park. This all adds time onto the day, so I don't want to be flustering when I'm getting to your bridal makeup. I need to know how many people need makeup doing, whether that's just you and a couple of bridesmaids or you, every cousin you have, your mum, your groom's mum. I do flower girls makeup, that is complimentary. It's just a little bit of glitz to make them all excited about being involved in the wedding. You can find the rest of my prices on my website, www.olivialucymakeup.com. There's a tab on there for bridal and it's all listed below. So once you've messaged me and I've got all the details about your wedding, I'll check my diary and check that I don't have any other weddings booked in that day. The process that I follow is a deposit will secure the date. Now that means that by you transferring £50 deposit, that will come off the total amount at the end of the package. By giving that deposit, that means that that day, that time, when you need to be ready, you've got my booking. So if I've got 4 weddings coming in on the same date, the person that books their trial, leaves their deposit, is going to get my prime time. So if you are putting out feelers for makeup in January and you don't get around to actually going through with it till May, you might find that I've already got 2 weddings booked in the morning and the afternoon on that date, because they've both left deposits and I don't have any time to do your wedding. So get that trial booked in as soon as possible and get that deposit made. We also need to book a trial. This can either be made through Facebook messages, calling me, texting me, emailing me. I've also got a contact page on my website so you can fill in the details of when you're getting married or when you'd like your makeup done, and then write a little message with your email address and then hit send. So you've got 5 ways of contacting me. Now, why do we have trials for wedding makeup? Because if I know exactly what products I'm about to use on you, it will cut down my time massively. I've got an extensive kit, so if I know what foundation you are, what colour you are, what eyeshadows you want, what lashes you want, I can have it all out ready the night before, and then when I get to your makeup, we know exactly what I'm doing. It's all out, it's all ready, I know what I'm doing, and it's going to cut that time probably in half. It's also a great way for you to experiment with the look that you want. So I get a lot of brides coming to me and they say they want a smoky eye, you know, they don't normally wear much makeup and they come in with all these big ideas about how it's their big day, and they've found lots of pictures of, you know, Cheryl Cole or Kim Kardashian with big smoky eyes. So when we actually get down to doing smoky eyes, it doesn't feel like them, doesn't feel natural, doesn't feel something they're comfortable with, so we actually end up toning it down a lot. So what I like to do is start gradual and we'll build it up. Another way we can do it is if you've got 2 looks in mind, I can do one eye, one shade, and another, a different one, and you can look in the mirror and you can judge which one you like best, and then we can do the whole makeup with your preferred look. We can do 2 different styles completely. You might want heavy foundation, heavy contouring, bright lips. Take it all off and we'll do another look, and we will not leave until you're happy. It's quite common as well that you'll book your trial when you've got something to do that evening, which I don't mind doing. If you're going out for dinner with your friends and you want to make the most of having paid for your makeup done, that's fine. It's also quite common that people will come back and say, do you know what, I've had a couple of hours to mill it over, I've asked a few of my friends and family, and you know, I think we should add more blusher, which is a great thing because then you've had some time to digest the makeup look that you've had. Now, if we hadn't have done that trial, you would have been thinking that at your wedding. So it's really important to have the makeup done. If you're someone that doesn't wear much makeup, but you want makeup for your wedding, it's going to need that time to digest it and to get used to it on your face. Another thing that I tell my brides is we still want the makeup to look like you. So if you don't wear much makeup, we're not going to plaster you with makeup because at the end of the day, your fiance, your husband-to-be is not going to recognise that woman standing at the end of the aisle. We want to make you look like the most beautiful version of you. So we're not going to change any drastic features about you if it's not something that you do on a day-to-day basis. So if you've overplucked your eyebrows 10 years ago and they haven't grown back, yes, if you would like, we can draw some eyebrows in and we can see how you feel about that. But I would say we're not going to go from a sparse brow to a scouse brow, because it's just not going to feel like you, it's not going to make you feel comfortable. It might be what you want to look like, but we still want to work with what we've got. So when you've booked your trial, we can either do the trial at your house if you're more comfortable there, or you can come to my salon, which is in Corfmullen. This is a private salon, so it'll just be you and I. We've got the whole space to use and an hour and a half time. It's really handy for me if you bring as many photos as you can of the type of makeup you would like on your wedding day. This is so that I can get a general feel for what you have in mind, because the way that you look at a photo of makeup might be completely different to the way that I would look at that photo of makeup. So you might see a really soft, natural glam, whereas I would see that that model's actually got a lot of heavy black eyeliner on the waterline of their eye, which might be too heavy for someone that doesn't wear much makeup. So if you bring a range of photos, I can get a feel for what you like, rather than honing in on one image and saying this is exactly what I want, me copying that and you saying, oh well, it doesn't suit me the way that it suits the model in the photo. So the more pictures the better. A great way to find pictures of makeup that you want for your wedding is of course Pinterest. I'm sure if you're engaged you found Pinterest. Another great way is to go on Instagram and search the hashtag bridal makeup. And of course you can just look through all my photos of my previous brides and clients. A question I get asked all the time is, will it last? If you're getting your makeup done at 7 AM, will it still be on and as good as it was when we first applied it in the evening? So yes, it will last. However, lipstick I cannot guarantee will last, obviously. So what I tend to do for brides is to chop off the end of the lipstick and then give it to you in a tiny pot with a few lipstick applicators. So this way you can apply the lipstick throughout the day. Alternatively, you can bring one of your own lipsticks to the trial and we can use it on the day. And then that way you can reapply it whenever you fancy, just straight from the lipstick. I would recommend that you give it to your maid of honour so that she can be in charge of making sure you have regular lipstick on, because you're going to be busy on your day and you're not going to have time to remember if your lipstick's on, and they can also see when it is coming off and you need a top up. Other than that, yes, the makeup will last. I've had so many messages the day after from people saying, I can't believe it stayed on. I was crying throughout all the speeches and dancing, and I got really sweaty from dancing, and it still lasted all night long. Yeah, so don't worry, it will last. I've got plenty and plenty of high quality products that I've specifically picked because they are durable and they do last. So in terms of payment, obviously you will bring cash only to the trial, and then the deposit of £50 can be made at your earliest convenience, just so you can get that date booked, and that will be made via bank transfer. And then the final payment, which is the rest of the payment, will need to be paid at least 2 weeks before the wedding. So you've got until then to get it to me. I aim to get back to everyone on the same date if I can, if not the day after. If I have got another booking, I do tend to recommend other makeup artists, as I'm not in competition with anybody else. We're all here to do the best makeup and make everybody feel good about themselves. So if you're considering me for your bridal makeup or just an evening out, then do send me a message. I would love to meet you all. Bridal makeup is my absolute passion and I love being part of a wedding day. It's just the most exciting thing for me. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other questions, do leave a comment below. And otherwise, I will leave all the links below to my Instagram, my website and my mobile number, and you can contact me. So thank you.